Who else wants a model or a strategy guaranteed to improve any relationship? I stumbled across this a while ago, and I wish I'd known it a lot sooner. I wish I'd found it when I was about 10 or 15 or 20 or 25, but I didn't find it till I was 58. And it came in the form, excuse me, I love this cup. It says, coffee first, dear, then we'll pretend to listen to each other. I don't know, a lot of people have relationships like that. I would suspect I had relationships like that. But I ran across this little book by Brooke Costello. I love sharing tools and books and summaries of things that I find with you because I think it's so powerful. There's so much information out there. We could not possibly ever get through it and understand it and find it ourselves. So when I find something that I consider a gold nugget or somebody that has really done an incredible job summarizing a tool that we can all use to make our lives better, I love to share it. So I want to show you this model that Brooke has created. And it's backwards, I know, I'm sorry. I will try to put a screenshot of it frontwards in the comments below so that you can see it. And it basically says circumstances can trigger our thoughts, thoughts cause our feelings, feelings cause our actions, actions cause our results, and then our results become evidence that feeds back in an endless loop into our thoughts. Now, how often have you ever been in a situation, and I know we do it every day, where something has happened, somebody's maybe said something, and you, of course, interpret it in your way because that's all we can do. We all filter everything through our past experiences and through our thoughts and feelings, and you get all upset about it, and then you come to find out later that the person meant something entirely differently, or they weren't even talking about her to you, and you just assumed it was you. Well, this little model really helps us to fix those problems. Let me give you a couple of examples. What she does then is she breaks this model down and she says, okay, go ahead and analyze any situation and fill out this little form. And she says, write down situation or circumstance, same thing. Circumstance, thought, feeling, action, and result. And write that down just as you see it right now. How do you see that? I'm going to give you a couple examples of this. One really, really scary, but I'm going to do it anyway off the cuff. And then she says, now intentionally think about your thought patterns. And the big difference between just reacting to what happens in your life and choosing how you're going to react, that's where all your personal power lies. That is how we control things that are uncontrollable. We can't control crap that happens around us, stuff that happens in our life. And frankly, stuff's going to continue to happen around us all the time for the rest of our lives. That is the nature of this chaotic, amazing, incredible world and planet and universe that we live in. But we always, I don't care how hard it is, we always have 100% control over how we react to anything that happens to us. And trust me, I haven't always exercised my control. I don't even still always exercise my control over things that happen to me. I get upset, I react, and then I have to backpedal and figure out, okay, well, did I really want to react that way? Usually no. If I would have spent 5 seconds thinking about it, I wouldn't have reacted that way. So let me give you an example that she's got in the book, and then I'll give you one of my own because I'll go through this process and show you how it works. So she says, the circumstance, she did not show up on time. The thought, she does not respect me. The feeling, angry, sad, rejected. Action, act passively aggressive, make snide comments. Result, less respect from her. That's not really the result you want, right? So how can you intentionally turn this around? Well, it comes by redoing this little model, but asking yourself, what would I have to think and truly believe in this situation in order to feel happy? If I ask myself, what would I have to think and believe to feel happy about this situation? That's how you turn this all around. And that's how you can turn any relationship around. So how you do that is you say, okay, well, she did not show up on time. Nope. The situation is, she was late. She was late for our lunch. She was late for our meeting. She was late for her interview. Whatever, she was late. She must be busy. I don't need to take that personally. Maybe she got in traffic. Maybe she got in a car accident. Maybe something else happened in her life, and it probably did, that caused her to be late, that had absolutely, positively nothing to do with you. And so why would you assume it was about you? So then I appreciate that she made it. The new feeling is I'm going to appreciate and be excited that she actually got here at all. And my action is I'm going to act kind and understanding. I'm going to find out what happened, maybe ask her, and really be concerned about why she was late. And then no effect personally, no negativity. Isn't that what we want with our relationships? Absolutely, positively. Okay, so now I'm going to do one of these off the cuff, and we'll see if I can do it in a way that doesn't embarrass me. Okay, circumstance. Found out my husband had a girlfriend. Yeah, we were still married. I thought it was because I was a bad wife and a bad person, and that I somehow deserved to have my husband cheating on me and being unfaithful. My feeling was I was devastated and I lost self-esteem. I was sad and angry and not motivated, and I blamed myself. My actions were that I became more withdrawn, and I didn't participate in my life and in the world as much as I should have. And the result was a lot of years of sadness and doubt, worry, and fear about my own self-esteem and whether I was a good person or not. Now, let's do intentional thought patterns on this particular situation. Okay, so the husband's got a girlfriend. New thought. What do I have to think in order for me and truly believe that would make me happy? Well, my new thought is I don't have to live under his thumb anymore. I don't have to have a controlling husband. And my feeling is that I feel empowered to be free and just live the life that I want to live and actually be myself for the first time in a long time. So the action I take is, well, of course, I got divorced. And the result is I am leading a much happier, more fulfilled life. And I know that it was never about me. It was all about him. And that was the biggest epiphany that I had in this whole situation. I don't know if that was a good example, but he and I get along really well now because I understand that it wasn't about me, and it wasn't a reflection on me and my life and things that I had done. It was all about his internal choices. And once we understand that we only can control our own thoughts and feelings and emotions and results, then we have all the power. We take all of our power back in relationships, and all our relationships are guaranteed to be successful and be better because we don't judge, we don't be in a blaming stance with other people, and we're always trying to understand, well, what can I do to make myself happy in this situation? And when we do that, we get to be happy, so it's win-win for everybody. And it's kind of like forgiveness. Forgiveness is for ourselves. We're not letting the other person off the hook. We're letting ourselves off the hook for thinking that it was our fault or our mistake in the first place. So that's it. That is my strategy for guaranteeing that you can improve any relationship. And again, it's all about you, right? All right, that's it. I will catch you tomorrow. We're going to talk about wealth.